Creed 2 is the sequel to the 2015 movie Creed, which is sort of a follow-up sequel reboot franchise series of the Rocky movies. If you don't know, Creed is named after the character Adonis Creed or Apollo Creed. Uh, Apollo Creed is the father of Adonis Creed, who was killed by Ivan Drago in one of the previous Rocky movies. And let me tell you, this movie's actually pretty good. It's really good, actually. It's just non-stop action when there is action. That was kind of stupid of me to say, but it didn't need to have non-stop action. It needed to be entertaining, and it was. So I'd like to start off with this review by saying the cast, one thing, is really, really good. Uh, Most notably, the star of the show movie, Michael B. Jordan, who plays as Adonis Creed, and he is a scene stealer. He steals every scene that he's in, but I also have to give it to other people like Sylvester Stallone, Tessa Thompson, and Dolph Lundgren for all putting up good performances as their characters. Not to mention the soundtrack is also really good. Uh, I was with my friend seeing this, and at the end of the movie, like one of the first things he said was, "I gotta download that soundtrack," and I might gotta do the same. I want to point out a few flaws I found at the movie, and one of them is kind of the ending. I say kind of the ending because it wasn't a terrible ending. In fact, it was by no means bad, but it was also by no means ideal. You see, I wish. Okay, let me explain. After Creed beat Drago in the boxing match, and he goes to the cemetery and goes to his father's grave and calls up his wife and then calls up his newborn daughter and everything, and just talks to his dead father about how successful he's been and everything, and just ends there. It's not the worst ending. It's by no means bad. They could have. I wish they could have also, um, you know, what's the word? Uh, Make it a bit better. It could have been better, but I can't say it's that bad. But another thing about that ending is it made it seem like this is the last Creed movie. When if you look at the rest of the movie, uh, for the most part, aside from that one part where uh, Adonis Creed and Bianca were talking, saying that that like yeah, if you saw the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But if if you watch like any other scene in the movie, basically, it's all you'll notice that this is not a good movie to end with, like story wise. Like the story does not feel complete. It feels complete for a movie, but as for an entire story, uh, it does not feel complete, and it needs it shouldn't be ended with this, but the ending sort of shows how it's like how this is it. I kind of didn't like that much, but I digress. So, aside from that 1.5 complaint I have with the movie, I really don't have any others. That is all I have in terms of complaints. This movie was really fun to watch. It was a really interesting movie. I found it to be enjoyable, and yeah, that's good. The cast was good. The the music was good. The story was good. Um, Another thing I sort of felt some of the scenes were a bit unnecessary. There are just a few scenes that happened in the movie that didn't at all matter at any other part in the movie. Like there's this scene where the Dragos are all having dinner, and then this random lady comes and joins them. And Victor Drago leaves and gets mad because he doesn't know who that is, and it's never like they show that lady watching him fight, but like that scene is never important in the movie again. And there are other scenes like that too. I just don't want to list them all because I suck. So, other than that, though, this movie was rather an enjoyable one, and I also like the fights. Like especially the final one. I like it how like sure it was building up to this last fight, so it was quite obvious that that Adonis Creed was gonna win. But I found it good. I found it cool how he kept getting beaten and beaten and beaten, and then uh and then Victor Drago messed up and uh lost and was yeeted. What am I saying? But yeah, I'd say it was a good movie. So in conclusion, Creed 2 is a fun, interesting, packed joy of a movie to watch, and is really, really good. And I think if you like the Rocky movies and the first Creed, you should definitely watch this movie. Or if you just like movies like this, you should definitely watch it. Therefore, in the end, I give Creed 2 a score of an 8.4 out of 10. It is certainly a good movie that, if you meet the requirements for what I said, you'll get a kick out of it. Well, that'll be it for this review of Creed 2. What do you think of this video? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? What do you think of Creed 2? Have you seen it? Have you not seen it? Do you want to see it? Do you not want to see it? If you have seen it, do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you not care? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to not miss any more videos like this and more other stuff. Alright guys, goodbye.